appreciates Strathmore's impressive contributions. Our awards partner, Kevian Kenya, and this year the Engineers Board of Kenya, very happy to have you on board. Our connectivity partner, Liquid Intelligent Technologies. Emergency services partner, Jetflat Ambulances. Luckily, I don't think we've needed their ambulances, but we needed them to be here and be on standby. Our exhibition partners, Fahari, Aviation, and Wise Admit. And without you all today, this wouldn't be possible. And, you know, I think we've met many new partners. I hope some are in the room. But, you know, a call to action to any new potential partners, you know, now is the time. Let's get talking about what we do next year. As we get ready to award our various winners, it's the aim of Young Scientists Kenya Board that the annual exhibition will continue to grow and bring together hundreds, if not thousands, of students from across the country, ultimately achieving similar to what is done in Ireland with BT Young Scientist Ireland. So we're looking forward to being a very big event indeed. To do this, Young Scientists Kenya will continue to partner with all the players in the STEM ecosystem, including government agencies, cooperation with private sector, academia and researchers, and partners in the development sector as well, to ensure mutually beneficial programs, the growth of STEM empowerment to benefit teachers and students across the country. So in conclusion, I welcome you all to this awards and I wish every student good luck. I'm sure that the standard will be, or I've seen that the standard is higher than it's ever been, but I'm sure that the winners will be well deserved. So congratulations in advance. My last duty is to invite the Deputy Head of Mission, Evelyn Maris, from the Embassy of Ireland, to give a few remarks. Thank you.
Jumbo, I can't hear you. A little bit louder, please. Ah, there we have it. Chief Judges, representatives of the Teacher Service Commission, UNICEF representative, National Research Fund, YSK, Safaricom, partners, teachers, and of course our students, welcome. It's a great honour for me to be here again on the stage for this very exciting phase of the YSK exhibition. This event provides an incredible space to celebrate the work of students and their teachers and partners, and to hear more about the important work being done by Young Scientists Kenya and the National Research Fund to strengthen STEM education in Kenya. I'm particularly delighted that Young Scientists Kenya continues to attract such a high number of girls and students from marginalised communities, along with students from special needs, who are both competing and winning. And the past few days have provided me with a very unique opportunity to meet with so many of you, and I have learned so much. I just want to say that walking around the exhibition is a really, truly inspiring moment. All of you that I got to engage with, the common theme that emerged was that within your communities you saw a problem, and you saw a problem that you wanted to be fixed, and you found an innovative solution to that. And for that, I truly applaud you. When we were here at the opening speeches on Wednesday, we heard a lot that industrialization and the next generation, it rests with you, and it truly does. And we have to recognize the very strong platform that Kenya stands on when it comes to innovation and when it comes to STEM. And seeing all of you here today with your teachers is really, really quite encouraging. So congratulations to all of you. To all of the students gathered, we acknowledge that you are on a journey of exploration, of discovery and creativity and collaboration, and that we're here to walk with that journey with you and to encourage you to celebrate your learning. This event has been an opportunity to recognise the partnership between Kenya and Ireland on education, and within this partnership we are committed to ensuring that we do not let gender, geography, financial means or digital divides disadvantage students. Young Scientists Kenya's mandate of Leave No Learner Behind is very much aligned with Ireland's own development policy, which is focused on reaching the furthest behind first. And the Government of Ireland, through our embassy in Nairobi, is committed to working with the Kenyan government, the private sector and the academic community to ensure that young scientists drive interest increased in STEM subjects and careers, and that it helps to improve the quality of science and teaching, and that Kenya benefits from the brilliance of young people, as Ireland has done from ours. I want to take the opportunity to acknowledge the critical role that's played by parents and teachers and mentors, judges and sponsoring partners in making this exhibition a success. Together, they fan the flames of curiosity, ensure that the sparks of creativity burn long and bright. From students to teachers to industry leaders, it's clear that STEM ecosystem in Kenya is thriving. Like all successful partnerships, Young Scientist Kenya involves a lot of hard work, passion for youth and education and commitment. And these qualities are abundantly evident here today in the remarkable projects that we've seen. I do want to specifically acknowledge the huge amount of work of the Young Scientist team and of the National Research Fund team. It has been an incredible event to bring so many people together in such a safe and learning and incredible platform has been quite an achievement, and I know it takes months of planning and lots of sleepless nights, so a huge congratulations to all of the teams involved. I'm incredibly honoured to see the projects that are on display and meet with the inspiring creators and to engage with the partners to make sure that this has been a success. I wish you every success and look forward to witnessing the benefits of investing in Kenya and STEM in the years to come. With that, it is my pleasure to introduce to you your keynote speaker, the UNICEF representative, Mrs. Shaheen Nilafar. Thank you.
Hamjambo. How are you doing? I know the countdown has begun, and so therefore there's a very little time to listen to any more speeches. I promise I will be succinct. Deputy High Commissioner, Irish Embassy, Mrs. Everline, Mr. Ben Roberts, National Chair, Young Scientist Kenya, Dr. Engineer Victor, Wangera, National Director, YSK, Ms. Fauzia Likimanti from Safaricom, Professor Nicholson Andala, CEO, NRF, National Research Fund, and the chair who just stepped out of this hall from the NRF board, esteemed judges, the chief judge of today's National Science and Technology competition, the teachers, students, the mentors, the volunteers, the parents, distinguished guests, and most important to all of you learners. Once again, good afternoon. Good afternoon. All protocols observed. Before I start, and I wanted to remind you all, our MC deserves the biggest makofi. Can we give Mr. Karanja the biggest makofi? For holding us all, binding us all for the last couple of days that you have been as part of this various exhibition. As Ms. Razia and Mr. Ben and Everline mentioned, I did had an opportunity to walk through the exhibition, and I must say that I was so thrilled to see the kind of innovations and solutions that you presented was unthinkable. From a place like Ruisinga Island, talking about managing traffic, talking about early warning with respect to innovative, and I'm sure there's a long way to go and be able to pursue this dream and this passion, as the chief guest did mention. Dear guest, it's a great privilege and prestige for me to preside over this award and the closing ceremony of the 7th Young Scientist Kenya National Science and Technology Exhibition today in this very hall. We celebrate the brilliance and we celebrate the boundless potential of our young people that we've all seen in the last few days, that the young scientist of Kenya is unlocking. And I'm told, and I just heard from the chair, Mr. Ben Roberts, that this year the YSK brought together about 802 projects, and as also was mentioned by the chief judge, submitted by 1,604 students from across the 47 counties. And I'm so very delighted to know that there were presentation and representation from the special needs school, as well as for the first time from the refugee school and school from the Ruisinga Island. A big, big hands of applause to these representations. And thank you YSK for not leaving anybody behind. and we are with you in this campaign. So let me take this opportunity to once again congratulate the young scientists of the Kenya community for the successful event over the last couple of days that continues to inspire, inform, and empower the next generation of young scientists, innovators, and entrepreneurs to transform the communities. And to the young scientists and the scientific minds that are gathered here, I hope, as everybody said, you made the most of the time to engage and learn from each other, and I hope your interactions will ignite fresh ideas that push new scientific frontiers and create impact today and for the future tomorrow, particularly focusing on the pertinent challenge facing our society, that is of a climate crisis. And I must, as everybody spoke about teacher and thanking and being grateful for the teacher, I would like to bring you the example of a great president. I come from India. We had a president, Mr. Abdul Kalam Azad. I hope many of you would have heard his name. He was one of the greatest scientists of the time. And he came from a very humble background, from a fishing community in the coastal town of the southern part of the India. And he studied and he completed the school under the street light. And he turned out to be one of the greatest scientists and the president of the country. And that was the power of the science and the scientific passion and the scientific dreams that he had. Thank you. And as you know, both the developed and developing countries are currently grappling with extreme weather conditions and dire consequences impacting the most vulnerable. And you've guessed it right, we're talking about the climate change. Notwithstanding, very recently we've also witnessed the rains in the month of March, April, May, which is considered to be the long rains. Kenya received a heavier than expected rainfall, which caused massive flooding across the country. And the height of the situation in May, 42 out of the 47 counties, which is close to about 89%, were affected by flooding, which in turn destroyed homes, schools, livelihoods, properties, agricultural fields, and many more. And it took time for many of the schools to reopen in order to continue with the learning. Sadly, there is no escape from the climate change, not just in Kenya, but globally. And this is why I think more than ever before, we need to work together to support the climate action, the sustainable goal of 13 of the sustainable goals. And one of the important things for us to remind ourselves that over centuries, we have harnessed the power of science to tackle challenges and to advance humanity and to create a better world. And this is often a very long journey, a journey that requires tenacity, a journey that requires faith, and a journey that requires resilience. One important way of doing this, and is what we see the YSK has been engaged, is to equipping children, young people, and communities with the latest knowledge, the scientific skills and wisdom on climate education. And by doing so, we are enabling our collective survival and well-being. Dear learners, dear teachers, dear ladies and gentlemen, COVID has shown vividly the importance of investing in research and innovation. Pandemics are just about one of the challenges that we faced today. And it took a while before we came around on hosting online virtual classes, online meetings at a huge cost. It wasn't just about a cost to our finances. It was drain on a social, cultural, economic fabric of our very society. And we must continue to therefore in addressing climate change, finding efficient sources of renewable energy, and harnessing digitalization, artificial intelligence, precision medicine, and new healthcare solutions, taking better care of ourselves and our planets. And some of these examples that we've seen in the exhibitions that many of you have brought and presented. In our rapidly evolving world where technology and innovations shape every facet of our life, robust STEM education is not just an option, but it is a necessity. And when we look at the world today around us, countries like China, India, the United States, and several European nations are setting the pace in producing STEM graduates. They've mastered the arts of integrating STEM into their education system, fueling innovations and driving economic growth. But let's be very clear, our work is just at the beginning and the stakes are high. The future demands that we rise to the challenge. The question is, are we ready to answer that call? As we celebrate the significant milestones, we must also confront the ongoing challenges. Despite the strides we've made, a substantial gender gap remains in STEM fields. Only 30% of girls in higher education pursue STEM courses. Young Scientist Kenya is making a commendable efforts by integrating gender transformative approaches into its program, but more work needs to be done in order to address and to pull down this barrier. By championing gender equity into STEM, we create a future where every boy and girl, every young and woman has the opportunity to excel and make impactful contribution in these vital fields. And I'm so delighted to see that the number of girls and boys who have participated from across the 47 counties on today's exhibition and for the last few days. When envisioning a hub of innovation, informal settlements or sprawling refugee settlements may not immediately come to our mind. You might not initially picture a young refugee or an asylum seeker as the next tech developer or social entrepreneur, let alone a green skill pioneer. Yet at UNICEF, we see beyond the surface challenges and recognize a wealth of untapped talent and potential in this very unanticipated places. In Kakuma and Dadaab refugee settlement area, and we've also seen the representation from Kakuma, we've seen that the performance of refugee students in STEM subjects and their transition rates to secondary schools are significantly lower than the national average. Alarmingly, only 2% attained university entry gates, with just 15% qualifying for middle-level colleges. Girls and learners with disabilities face even greater challenges, further limiting their access to essential educational opportunities. These challenges, learners and teachers, touches the core of our future, impacting the quality of STEM education and digital skills for innovation. So therefore, recognizing, nurturing the strengths and the dreams of the young people on the move, including those in the host community, is essential. It empowers them to shape their destinies, build resilience, and foster social inclusion. We cannot ignore this. And our future depends on unwavering commitment to inspire, support, and empower every young person, for the talents and contributions will drive our shared prospects, our shared tomorrow. Distinguished guests, as we celebrate the remarkable strides Kenya has made in promoting STEM education, our journey is a journey of vision, of commitment, and the unwavering belief in the potential of our young minds, the brilliant minds. The Ministry of Education is setting a bold vision with a goal to enroll 60% of its senior school learners in STEM's programming, driving forward Kenya's vision of 2030 with a focus on innovation and industrialization. This is not a target alone. It is a testament to the country's dedication to equip young people with the skills they need to thrive in an ever-evolving world. So what lessons can we draw to better support and empower young scientists as they begin the journeys towards becoming the flag bearers of tomorrow's breakthroughs? As UNICEF, we firmly believe that STEM education is the cornerstone of a brighter and a more equitable future. It's not just about learning maths and science and technology, it's about building the skills that empower young people to lead and innovate in a rapidly evolving world with digital literacy, teamwork, problem solving, creating a foundation for success and platform for transformation. Today, we stand at a very pivotal moment. It is a time to think, rethink, rebuild, and reimagine. And STEM in junior and secondary school education, ensuring our young people are equipped with skills they need to thrive in the future. At UNICEF, we are proud to be playing our partners in this transformative journey. And we are very happy to inform that we supported the Ministry of Education and we continue to support in developing and updating the national STEM policy and a STEM strategy for secondary education, in all with the aim of setting the goals and standards for creating educational practices and a cohesive vision for integrating STEM education. And through prospects, the Dutch government support, and in partnership with the government of Kenya and other UN agencies, we are advancing on STEM education in refugee settlement and in host community by empowering, currently as I speak, 27,000 students, with 35% of whom are girls, through teacher professional development, equipping skills with STEM resources, and creating innovative virtual labs and innovative boot camps to encourage and motivate more young girls. UNICEF flagship program called Generation Unlimited, and this is about Generation Unlimited because of the boundless potentials and talents. Also known as GenU, we are dedicated to empowering young people aged 14 to 35. And in the heart of the success is STEM, is a growth mindset. And UNICEF recognizes that the crucial and nurturing role of a STEM subject. One of our young people have made us proud, in fact, two of them, two Kenyan teams emerging as GenU Imagine Venture Global winners in 2021 and 2022. And thank you. And these are very people from around us, from the Kibera and Materas and from the far-flung communities. And their journeys to innovation began when the projects were first recognized as yours in 2018 and celebrated at high school and university science fair. Their stories underscores the importance of providing access to technology, coaching, and real-world opportunities for young people. Dear ladies and gentlemen, in the future, innovative solutions to global challenges will require a new generation of leaders with STEM foundation, strong foundation and team. And as I speak, we are connecting internet to about 6,000 schools, but right now we've already completed about 600 schools with some of our partners here in this hall, like Safaricoms and the Liquid Technology and few others. The speed at which the world recovers and how effectively we tackle threats like climate change, poverty, conflict, and rising inequality will depend on our knowledge and skill. In a world shaped by technological advances, the ability to operate, use, and create science-based evidences and solutions will be crucial for the empowerment and advancement of young people. Ladies and gentlemen, before I conclude, I would like to really express my deep sense of gratitude and thank to all the stakeholders, and more importantly to the team of judges, to the chief judge, and also to the teachers, mentors, and the volunteers, the Embassy of Ireland, and to also Kenya National, Fund, Research Fund, and to all of you who are present here for your immense support to the YSK. We look forward to ensuring that how we are able to reach out to ensure that no children are left behind. Let your journeys be marked by wonderful stories of collaboration, tenacity, and purpose, and your journeys together towards new peaks and new breakthroughs. The YSK and the global scientific community carries hope for humanity. Congratulations to each and everyone for all of the contestants today. You're all winners and we celebrate you. Asante sana.
Another round of applause for Miss Nilofa. Thank you so much for those warm words. I think we really are excited that we are on the right track in terms of what UNICEF wants to achieve, and really please see YSK as a platform to further that. So I really hope collaboration continues and we can work together and hold hands and go far together. Our young scientists, we're done with the speeches. I know you're relieved to hear that. However, we're now moving to awards, and I don't know how you feel about that. How many are feeling a little nervous now? Okay, the hands are going up. They're even too shy to raise them high. It's just here, very nervous, but almost everybody raised their hand. So what I want us to do very quickly is to take a deep breath in, hold it for a few seconds, and then really blow it out through the mouth. So in through the nose, out through the mouth, all right? 1, 2, 3, in. Hold, and blow it out. Really blow it out. One more time, in. And then really blow it out now. Let your neighbor in front of you feel their hair cool a bit with your blow. One more time. In. Out really hard. Hey, don't spit on them. Baby, please. Don't spit on the person in front of you. Okay. We are really coming to the culmination of 47 counties, 380 schools, 1,604 students, 802 projects, 3 refugee schools, 6 special needs schools, 7 months, 215 days, 5,160 hours, 309,600 minutes, 18,576,021, 22, 23 seconds of hard work, of sweat, tears, and I hope not much blood has led us to this point here where we are now going to hand out awards. The way this process is going to work, because we are a little short on time, so I want us to quickly run through what's going to happen. I am going to invite our chief judge, Prof. Anne Muigai. She's going to be right here next to us. She has the envelopes of all the winners sealed. Her and Vanessa, and I think the other judges are the only ones who know who has won. So she's going to come and be next to me. Thereafter, I'm going to call upon different guests, different key guests who will be handing out the awards. So they will receive the envelope from Professor Anne. Please receive your envelope here, open it, mention the name on the award. We have our team here who will be giving out certificates and the gifts depending on the award that's being mentioned. We'll pose for a very quick photo. When your name is called, students, teachers, please rush to the stage. Don't faint. We've seen this happen in the past. I know you'll be happy. Try and stay steady. There were times, winner, please come. And they were like, please do make your way as best as you can to the stage. And please, and a reminder for everybody, if your name is not called, all these hours and minutes of effort I've talked about, that means you are a winner. Putting that effort makes you a champion. We're just awarding the ones who had the slightly highest marks, but all of you have done a fantastic job. So please, for one more time, with a massive round of applause, give yourselves a round of applause. Fantastic. We're going to go through this very quickly, and just for the sake of those who are not familiar with the YSK, we typically have 2 sets of awards, or 3 sets of awards. We have special awards, and these awards recognize projects that don't fit within our 4 categories, but were special in a unique way and fit a particular category. This year, we'll be giving out an award in energy, innovative project in energy, innovative project in agricultural issues from the ASAL regions, in STEM inclusivity, in health, in IoT. We have a Science for Development Award and an innovative project on environment conservation. So those have their own set of awards, own set of gifts from Safaricom, and they'll win a little gift. Then we'll move into our 4 category awards. And I'm going to ask our students here to shout out to help those who don't know what the categories are. We have our 4 category awards. The first one that begins with T is? Technology. Fantastic. We have a technology category. Then we have one that begins with S. That's our second category. The one that begins with B. Thank you for the 3 of you who are shouting. I asked all students to shout, so for the next one, let's all shout together. The one that starts with C. Fantastic. So we have those awards, and we'll have a second runner-up, a first runner-up, and the winner for those categories. So first, second, third, essentially. Last but not least, we have special individual awards that are part of our awards as well. So we have Teacher of the Year, Mentor of the Year, People's Choice Award, which is by the online voting, because all these projects are hybrid exhibitions, so we have all the projects online. And last but not least, we also have a JSS award, which is a new award we're giving because this is the first time we're going to have a JSS participating as well. After that's done, overall winner, overall runner-up. So there are many awards to go. We're going to be here for a very brief time as we go through them. One more time, turn to your neighbor. Turn to your neighbor. Don't look at me anymore. No, please don't look at me. Look at your neighbor. Look at your neighbor. Tell your neighbor, I am ready for today. I have tried my best. That makes me a champion, whether I win an award or not. And Karaganya Momlole is awesome. I didn't hear that last bit very well. Prof. Ann clap for me. So, without much further ado, just getting a green light from Bakari that we're ready on this side. Prof, we are ready on this side. Fantastic. Allow me to call up to the stage the individual who shall be giving out our first award. And I'm going to ask our national director, Dr. Victor Mongera, and please, the awardees, as you come, no speeches, just mention the names, and we sit down because, again, of time. Please put your hands together for Dr. Engineer Victor Mongera, who will be handing out the award, Innovative Project from ASAL Regions. Karibu Daktari, I think you can actually stand here so that you can mention the names for all of us to hear. Again, deep breaths. Hold it. And out. Karibu Daktari.
Very light. Okay, so straight to the award. And I'm opening here, like we saw at Bomas. Okay, so the award for ASAL region goes to the project P&M Proportional Parts Theory, and that's from Leosin Good People Mission School from Turkana County.
The students and their teacher, please make your way to the stage. A round of applause for our winners. A round of applause again as their teacher joins them. Round of applause. I did not know the confetti was coming out so soon. Thank you very much for that, and congratulations to those gentlemen for that well done project. Innovative project from ASAL Regions. We are going to move very quickly to our innovative project in IoT, or Internet of Things. And to give that out, we'll have Raspberry Pis, Wariara Waireri, to come to the stage. And, oh, she's not here. Okay. So what we'll do, we'll come to that in a moment. Let me move then to the next award that we will do, which is our Science for Development Award. And the person who is going to hand that out for us is none other than Professor Ratemo. If you can come to the stage, Prof, let's give him a round of applause as he makes his way here. Please open from here, Prof, and you can have the honor of letting us know the winner. All the innovative projects are winning 10,000 shillings in cash, which will be given to both. Each student will receive 10,000, and I believe the teacher will also, each student will receive 5,000. Okay, so we have the name of the project.
Yourself. No, you read it. The project is utilizing macadamia shells for sustainable floor tiles production. Senior Chief Adano Girls Secondary School, Wazir. Wazir.
Round of applause.
Thank you, Paul. Oh, yes. So I just give them this?
Yes.
The two of them?
Yes.
The two of this?
Yes.
Round of applause. Round of applause for the team. I see everybody has come, including alumni and other members of the school. Fantastic work. Senior Chief Adano. One of their students, Salma Hussein, also had a very lovely poem. We were not able to give her the poem now, although she did recite it during the opening ceremony. So we are very grateful for that. Thank you very much, Prof, for that. And another round of applause for the team from Senior Chief Adano. Next up, very quickly, allow me to invite to the stage Professor Dixon Andala, the CEO of the National Research Fund, to hand out the Environmental Conservation Most Innovative Project. Karibu, Prof.
The envelope is sealed, and I'm gonna get it opened. And the winner is BASA Solution for Climate Change and Health by Kiambu Township Secondary School, Kiambu County. Congratulations.
Round of applause for the winners. Round of applause, well done. Fantastic effort. Our next award that we're giving from our special awards is the most innovative project in STEM inclusivity. And to hand that out, please help me welcome Engineer Margaret Ogai, Registrar for the Engineers Board. Give her a round of applause as she comes to the stage. Karibu, Engineer.
Thank you. Good afternoon. My brief is to just read out the award, and it is to Pipe Dream Reality, S.A. Joytown Special School, Kiambu County.
Round of applause for Joytown. We may come down to them to ensure that they also receive the award. Let's give them a round of applause. Another round of applause for the team from Joytown. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Engineer Margaret, and congratulations again to the team. I am going to invite to the stage Mr. Ben Roberts, our chair of the YSK board. He'll probably give multiple awards. Before I invite him, I will start. Do we have a representative from Jet Flare Ambulances here? Jet Flare Ambulances. As they come from the start, I will ask one of our board members, Miss Magdalene Wanyaga, to come to the stage and award. Now, Maggie is, I don't want to give a full profile, but she's the youngest board member we have. Did you say 17? Almost 17, she says. And she's going to hand out the award in energy. So we shall do the award in energy. Maggie is one of our board members. For those of you who know, please aspire to be like her. Geophysicist, geologist, and also does a lot of work with the nuclear test ban treaty with the United Nations. Karibu, Maggie.
So, drum rolls, please, as we open. Okay. And the award is to an improved GICO that can provide electricity by Marimanti Secondary School from Tharaka Nithi County.
So here is the award. So this is the one of and then this one is really good for them.
Round of applause. Fantastic effort. Thank you very much. As they go to their seats, excellent job. Those young women, incredible young scientists, as all of you are. Our next award, allow me to welcome to the stage Suleiman from Jet Flare Ambulances, who are our emergency partners. So all our health needs, all our emergency health needs have been taken care of by Jet Flare. And as Suleiman comes, he's going to be handing out and announcing the innovative project in health winner. Karibu, Suleiman. Give him a round of applause.
The award is for the Cancer Doctor Patient app, and the winner is St. Mary's Kababi School, Bugoma County.
Round of applause for St. Mary's Kababi. Get that round of applause going one more time, ladies and gentlemen. our second last award before we move into our category awards is going to be the innovative project in IoT, Internet of Things, and I'm going to ask one of our media partners who integrate technology very well, Mtoto News, and Mtoto means child for those of you who don't know, the CEO, Jennifer Kabieri, to come over and hand out the award for the Internet of Things winner. Let's give Jennifer a round of applause. Those of you who were here on Tuesday at the opening will remember a young, brilliant young man called Omar Hamed. He is part of Mtoto News and trained by Jennifer. Karibu, Jennifer.
Watoto tupo? Sisikii sauti. Tupo! Haya, acha tuone ni nani ameshinda hapa. Can you guess? Can you? Huh? Ni nani? You? Okay. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay, and the winner is, sauti ya Karaganya, is Smart Home, Nyakongo Boys, Nyamira County.
Round of applause.
So this one gives the boys in yellow t-shirt, and this one they will play together. They can be behind them and team them.
Round of applause for the team. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Round of applause for the team. And I can see Prof. Ryan on stage here from his hometown. So you can see where the mentorship has come from. It's a bit unfair for the rest of us if you have Professor Atemo as your mentor. Thank you very much. And our last but not least, Innovative Project Award. I'm going to invite our board chair, Ben Roberts, to the stage to hand out the winner of the Agricultural Issues Award. Karibu, Ben. Let's give him a round of applause.
Very good. I'm very glad to, IoT has been my favourite award, so that's why I was proud to have a photograph with them, but I've just recently become a farmer, so I'm very excited to be giving out this particular award. One of my favourite technology areas as well. The winner is Ardew Fish from St. Mark's Caesarean Mixed School in Kajiado County.
Round of applause for Ardew Fish. Ardew Fish. Put your hands together. Another round of applause for the team. And for all the winners of our special awards, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the hard work. Those of you whose names have not been called, don't worry, we still have a few awards. The night is not over, the night is young. All right. I'm going to invite we're moving into our category awards, and we want to do these as quickly as possible because there are 12 different names we'll be calling, 3 per category. So I'll ask our speakers as they come, bang, 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 call the names, all the winners. I know it is overwhelming. I know you are excited. Use that excitement to run to the stage and your teachers for a quick photo. Thank you very much. Because we do know our chief guests, and some of our guests are on very tight timelines, so we want to ensure that we can get to the end of the program with them still here with us. The first award we'll be giving out is the Social and Behavioral Sciences Category Award. And to give that, help me welcome to the stage Mark Lawler, who is from RISA, the Research and Innovation Systems for Africa, one of the sponsors and partners here. Give him a round of applause as he comes to the stage. Karibu Mark. So we shall hand out, he'll read out the second runner-up or third place, the first runner-up or second place, and then the winner. Welcome, Mark.
I was given a very complicated task. Okay, so I begin with number 3, and then I go to number 2, and then it'll be number 1. And that is number 1, so I'm not telling you that one. Number 2, I would open them in reverse. And here we go now, is number 3.
The student is on his way. He's just trapped behind the army of cameras and photographers, and he is now here. Let's give him a round of applause.
And the runner-up in this category is Enhancing Women's Security Using SMS Alert-Based, and it is Light Academy with Small Steps, Big Impact, the Power of Small Habits.